In our country, someone develops dementia every 65 seconds. It is the 6th leading cause of death in the United States. 1 in every 3 seniors die with Alzheimer's or another form of dementia. In 2021, dementia will cost the nation $355 billion. And by 2050, these costs are expected to rise to more than $1.1 trillion. If you're hearing this for the first time, it might sound like a bunch of numbers or statistics, but for my family, this is real life. We're living proof that this could happen to anyone. My name is Courtney Hayden. I'm the founder and principal advisor of Financially Bright Strategies. My father was diagnosed with early-onset dementia and Alzheimer's at the age of 58. It's a day I'll never forget.
Ooh, hit it like this. Ooh, like this.
He came home from work one day and he just said, they're wanting to put me on short-term disability and they want me to get complete medical testing to try to find out what's going on. Years went by and then that's when he just started developing more and more with this slurred speech. That's when we went and got a neurologist. It was about 2 weeks after that is when we found out that he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. To me, that's always been a disease that I'm thinking of somebody in their 80s. When you're married and you're living a normal life and your husband, this is a man that's a graduate of Arizona State University. He has a master's degree and it's all in finances. And when you're thinking that your bills are being paid and you're thinking everything is running normal, but all of a sudden when you get the knock on the door at 8 o'clock at night, we're here to let you know that your house is going to be auctioned off. And I'm like, what do you mean my house is going to be auctioned off? Well, you haven't made a house payment in 9 months. So that's where it all began. And I just thought, what is going on here?
How could any of us see this coming at the age of 58? My family was left unprepared and completely heartbroken, with few options for future care for my dad. Many steps along this path have been difficult to navigate and life-changing. Dementia is not only difficult on the person diagnosed, but also for the family and caregivers.
He can't be left home alone at all anymore. There's been times he's left the stove on, even so much as working the microwave. There's times he's put something in the microwave that has metal and it starts sparking. It's not safe for him to be home alone at all. I've had to go back to work full-time. I was able to work from home. So that's what I've been doing, but even that gets difficult. So our daughter, Courtney, she comes over Monday through Friday, 5 hours a day, and spends with her dad where she'll take him places or spend time with him here in the home. And it allows me to be able to go into my office there and shut the door and get the work done that I need to get done.
My family's story sparked my passion to launch a financial planning practice specialized in helping families find quality care for their loved ones without losing everything in the process. For my family and I, there will come a time when we're no longer able to care for my father at home.
Right now, Patrick and I live on a pretty limited budget. He gets his Social Security disability, and then I'm working. But the minute he would have to go into a facility, what's going to happen at that point is his Social Security then will go with him. So that takes probably 3/4 of what comes into this household monthly. I got to figure out how to take care of myself and pay my bills because years ago, I didn't make those plans.
Families like my own are ultimately unprepared for that really significant cost of long-term care. For the past 10 years in Arizona alone, the cost of a private room in a nursing facility has increased $20,000, costing an average of about $100,000 per year. With the inflation associated with care outpacing any other inflation number, in 10 more years, the cost is projected to be close to $133,000 annually. The reality is this: if a person needs care for more than a 3-year period, it has the definite potential to destroy a retirement portfolio if left unplanned. 90% of married couples will need some form of long-term care, whether for dementia or any other chronic illness. About 2/3 of Americans believe Medicare will help cover the cost of long-term care or aren't sure whether it will. It won't.
When you don't plan for long-term care and then you're left at the mercy of the state, when you'd rather have your loved one be in a place where you planned for it, you know there's plenty of money, he's in a private room, he's in the perfect place that you picked out for him, and when you go away at the end of the day from being with him, you go home and you know that he's being taken care of.
Unfortunately, my family's story is like many others out there, but the good news is it doesn't have to be yours. I want to offer hope to families across the state of Arizona who are faced with making decisions about long-term care planning and caregiving. For more information or to set up a free consultation with me, visit financiallybright.com.